1, 2. Hey folks, how's it going? It's Monday. Hope you all had a good Christmas festive break. Let's get some of the lights back on over there. Let's bring this light down. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I hope you've all had a good Christmas break. Doing whatever you do at this time of year. I hope you've enjoyed it, spending time with people that you enjoy spending time with. I did not. I completely forgot, if I'm honest.
All right,
Hey, Light.
then we will have to listen to it together now. Yes.
Yeah, usually when I log off the computer, I completely forget everything that's been talked about.
You will hate it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Believe me, you can play it safe on stream. There is no label that will claim this.
True.
Not a single one. And it doesn't look like some bedroom recording, you know. They put effort into this, you know. It's
Oh,
meant seriously.
done
Yeah, have a
seriously.
look at it. Have a look around. There's been built a lot since you were gone. Um, There is a logo, but one of your least favorite, by probably your least favorite band ever. So you gotta bear with that. But um, we can even use we can build a band I hate and you like, even though it's not mine building is Lisa's. So, you know.
What?
Ik zeg since sorry for the Dutch. I'll do a quick one so Lisa can. Let me say beforehand, I had very little sleep because I fell on the ice yesterday.
Ooh, okay.
But the pain in my body kept me awake.
Yeah, I imagine, yes. Is there much injury or just mostly bruising?
No, I don't think it's a real injury. But it's like radiating now, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's my whole left side of the body.
Ooh.
Nee, wat ik light zei, Lisa, is ik zeg van lopen, vlieg of lopen of nou lopen raad ik af.
Hi.
Hey,
Over een
Nix.
rondje. Oh, niks.
Yo.
Sorry, I'm speaking in Dutch. If you've done your Duolingo, you would get it. Nou, ik zei je minst favoriete band zit een logo in, maar ik zeg laten we overcompenseren door een logo te bouwen van een band die ik niet mooi vind.
Ja.
Mijn leidskeuze. En toen noemde maar jij hebt hem. Ik zeg, ondanks dat hij van jou is en niet van mij.
Je hebt ook al sleep gemaakt, daar heb ik niks mee.
Nee, maar echt iets wat ik echt haat. Iets van Mastodon of zo.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Nee, no. No, we probably don't. That. Well, you know, if Light wants an Avenged Sevenfold, I would go with it. But I've never heard Light being a Avenged Sevenfold fan. If you are, you are. But I've never heard about it.
Honestly, build whatever you want.
But we don't remove things in the server. There was some things I was thinking of removing, but even those I didn't.
Yeah, there's plenty of space on the server.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also I'm gonna send everyone a new account
Okay,
to turn this on if they want.
cool.
Because I keep changing the password because I play on two computers and every time I switch I forget the password. Every time. But then I found out that you can make separate accounts.
Oh, Okay.
for it to only turn it on, and that's actually what I want now because I'm hosting 2 servers at the moment, and one is with a friend that doesn't want others in it, and I don't think that people would just go in it. I think most would respect it, but it's an easy enough mistake
Oh yeah, yeah.
because they have the same name. Because I think I need to pay for separate names in the account, and I'm not gonna pay shit.
Of course.
So I can make like separate accounts that can only turn on the server I tell them to turn on, and then I can still manage both. You know.
Yes. That
But
sounds a good idea.
Yeah, I already made one for the other server, but it's also a bit of a hassle because um, my to keep them separate but on the same account because that saved me from clap that my friend he only wants to play on 1.18 and lower
Gotcha.
because they changed some redstone buildings thingies
Yeah.
in 1.18 that I don't get it. I don't do a lot of redstone, but he just likes to play in that version better, and honestly I don't care.
Yeah.
I know with the updates they change things with redstones and mechanics sometimes, but as someone that only builds pixel art anyway, you know, I could play 1.1 or the newest one. I just do block on block on block.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter much, but he plays differently than me.
Of course.
And he builds these big factories that make things move, and you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if I show them what they made move, you will be banned.
Ah.
But still, it's impressive what he does.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to look into like redstone stuff, and it's quite complicated unless you want to spend time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe not.
I'm just not that interested in it.
No.
I think it looks cool when someone managed to build it, but I just want to make pixel art.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing more. This one's horrific. Nah, it's from it's a protagonist of an anime I watched. I'm
Cool.
watching anime for the first time since years. Made me feel nostalgic.
Yeah.
And I liked it a lot. It was recommended to me by someone that's a weep.
Of course.
And I hadn't spoken to weeps in years as well. This is the first I spoke to. Because mostly I hate the kind.
Mhm.
It's not fun, people. Most of them are. No.
I suppose there's like an element of sort of either elitism or sort of a
Incelism.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like I've noticed it best when I kind of like joined fandom. I was like 17. You know, I watched some anime before in high school, but like when I was really buying fig. Ah, oh, you didn't hear me? I was telling a whole story to you. Specifically you, not in general. But before, if you haven't heard my story about the whatever, I will finish this one. And no, I might be repeating myself as I tend to, but I would go to conventions with a group of like 8 friends, including some family. And we were all boys between 15 and 18, and then it was fun, and you meet other boys from 18 or girls as well.
Yes.
Okay, I will repeat myself after that. Boys and like all young people just just fun.
Yes.
And we did that for years, and then I went back when I was like 26, or a bit younger, maybe 25, it doesn't matter. And then you are in that age, like, then you like talk to the people from that age range, and then they're just weird, you know,
Yeah.
all of them are. Especially the male ones.
Yes.
They're very weird. But ranging from weird to disturbing to probably up to something illegal.
Yes.
Literal basement dwellers.
I think it's unfortunate they kind of get a warped perception of how things are supposed to work.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Which is it's understandable. A lot of anime kind of makes out sort of these fantastical stories.
oh yeah, I've got a story for about the one friend about that. That's really weird, but you had to go to therapy for something. But first in between lighting, I'll be just doing Dutch because I don't feel like doing it in English for the third time.
Of course.
Nee, ik zeg kijk rond, er is superveel gebouwd sinds je weg bent. Dus het allemaal dingen. En toen zei ik, er is wel het logo van je meest gehate band zitten tussen, maar ja, dit doe die we. Ik zeg dat wil ik compenseren door een bandlogo te maken met z'n tweeën die ik niet mooi vind. Tenminste, ik de muziek niet prettig van vind en jij wel. Dan staan we kiet. Ondanks dat ik hem niet gebouwd heb, maar Lisa die is iets groter fan van de band dan ik. Ik kan niet zeggen dat ik niet luister naar de muziek, maar Lisa is iets meer hard genre dan mijne. Since we do not destroy in this server, we only create more. Same in my other server, by the way. We only create more. Failures are there, then we.
Yeah.
If we fail, we don't even start. Blind Guardian isn't. Neither is Hammerfall, but maybe Mastodon. No, that one friend, you know which.
Yes.
He has a certain. I feel like he's dumb enough to that we could have this conversation with him being here, but I'm still gonna check if he's here. No, he's not. He has a certain different than average IQ level,
Yes.
which we can. In the case of my government, they and doctors sometimes decide that there's nothing to gain for you to go to a high school, and you just put in social care from your 12th.
Yes.
It happens.
Yeah.
So he skipped high school, which I'm jealous of. But besides that. But he never finished high school. So, which honestly, that's not something to grieve, you know, am I right? But he started to watch anime, and then he watched specific. My favorite thrash band, I think Slayer. Hey man. Yeah, I
Hey,
think
Doom Guy.
Slayer. Probably because I met the drummer and I met Kerry King. I met the drummer at a concert, which is like you can expect band members to be at their own concert. But I met Kerry King at random in the capital of my city while he was having lunch, and we had a conversation and took some pictures. You know, Slayer wasn't even playing. What's yours? I like Toxic Holocaust a lot. Sodom. I think Sodom is really up there. Yeah, I met Dave Lombardo when I was 18. I still got the picture. So like the original drum. No, I was 16 even. I was really young. But what I was saying about Weird Dude, he um he started to watch anime, and like there was this anime where where like kids would be in high school, and then suddenly there was like an alien invasion, and they climbed out of the roof and got magical powers from like fairies that were like, okay, you are like the chosen ones to defend the world from the aliens. You know, it's something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And this man literally was like, they will withhold this from me. This is what happens in high school. He believed it. So he
Yeah.
was very depressed because everyone went to high school and they climbed out the window to have a magical friendship with their friends, and not me. But I'm gonna chuck a picture again because I really feel bad. Like I like the man, you know, but so like completely not realizing that high school is mostly just being bored out of your mind, being forced to speak French, you know,
Yeah.
and being in a room with like very smelly people because teens smell
Oh
like
yes.
shit, you know, with burn out teachers that you hate.
Yes.
But he was like, yeah, I didn't have this experience everyone had with magical adventure, and that's why I'm so depressed now. And I was like, no, you were lucky that you never had to be in motherfucking high school. You know, no one likes high school. He actually had to go to therapy, and like people had to tell him, like, bro, yeah, he's very against pedos. I am well, I'm as well. And honestly, if I wasn't, I wouldn't admit that. But I
Yeah.
am. But you know, if you aren't, you shouldn't admit that on the internet. But like therapists were telling him, like that's not real. You know, that's not what high school is. That's entertainment set in a high school setting. But that's not the experience most people have. Most people are mostly bored.
Oh yes.
And if you're not bored, then maybe you're bullied. Like I wasn't, but I know somewhere.
Oh yeah. It's a pretty
I was
universal
mostly
experience.
bored. I was mostly bored or depressed. Yeah. But it was like I laugh about it from time to time that he said those things because you know from an outsider's perspective it's kind of funny, but it is kind of sad, you know. Well, sacrifice. Those are nice. I think I got the discography in my playlist. Oh no, not this.
Yeah, it's a shame about Crossfaith.
Oh yeah, sacrifice. I mean, you know, one of a band I really enjoy. You know, speaking with pedophiles, is no, it has a serious tone in it. It's Manowar,
Oh yeah.
and one of the original guitarists of Manowar was caught with like teras of child pornography on his
Oh.
computer. The band immediately was open about it, that he had that, and deleted him from the band and stopped supporting him in any way, and were like openly like, we do not deny he was this, we didn't know, but we do not try to deny it happened. We are ashamed we had him in our band, and fuck him from now on. And I went on without him. And then I can still respect the band. But Crossfade, they defended him.
Uh, yeah, they handled it really poorly. At
Hmm.
first, they even said like, "Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. His English is bad." Like he's literally saying that the girl who he was talking to is very mature for her age. Your
Mm.
English isn't that bad. Then if you can say such things.
Mm.
Yeah, like they kept going on with it. Yeah, same. most of the time same. Like I've been a fan of Crossfade, and I can still listen to the songs because they still in my head as good songs. It's difficult to
Oh yeah,
kill that.
musically,
But
yeah, very good.
Mhm. The only thing is, for example, I may have been living under a rock, but I found out about Deftones. No, not Deftones, but I don't like Deftones. That's why they're in my head. Uh, but Deftones makes me sad in my head. And I don't know why. There's a sound in Deftones that makes me sad. I don't
It's
like
quite,
being sad.
it's quite depressive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, that other band, Lost Prophets.
Yes.
Well, this is the first time I confused Lost Prophet with something else than Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah. Well done.
Yes.
Is there ever going to be a time where you don't confuse Lost Prophets with someone else? Because a lot of people actually hate this.
But
I don't think anyone wants to be confused with Lost Prophets.
uh, any new faves, by the way, in the server since you've been gone, right? Or since you've not played Minecraft? It wasn't gone in the chat. Oh, fucking hell. No, no, I apologize to both Deftones and Queen of the Stone Age, but Lost Prophet is a band that I found out about. Now I knew about their existence. It's a name that, like I said, my neighbor's guitar had a sticker, but I really knew about them because of the stories that happened. So my only first association is that. So for me, it would be very hard to get into it now. With horny
Yes.
metal? Why? I mean, I can get Born Grind or glam metal. What's
Yeah, why is it called horny metal? Because the only thing I get from listening to Deftones is depression.
I get sad. Like I listen to like DSBM, you know, like depressive suicidal black metal, but Deftones makes me sad. I was like Doom.
I agree with the Deftones isn't really metal. I mean, I wouldn't know what to say it is, but it's not like the
I
regular
think it's
metal.
considered new metal, right?
Hmm?
I think officially it's new metal Deftones.
Yeah. For it's the same era. Obviously, the sound's not quite the same there.
Yeah, it's not really like
I'm too
all the other.
distracted to finish the girl. Like it is needs to be off stream. This is not gonna happen. There can be mistakes. This one needs to be perfect. But she made me happy in the series. She had an anti-incel
Nice.
speech. It was a cool series. It was
Who wants to listen to Deftones when having sex?
not me.
Depends if you want to cry afterwards.
If you want to have a very depressing experience, just
No.
Yeah.
You know what you should use as sex music? My, my noise.
yeah, I prefer Deftones.
Under the Torch Sky March 24-hour song. What album song?
Some guy on the internet says that you should listen to grindcore when having sex because then you can say you lasted an entire album instead of just 2 minutes.
I made most, yeah. I think I made 90% of the server. Am I right?
You probably did.
Especially the part where now I made all this. It's all by me. The rest is by other. I can do the whole tour, then I can tell you who made what. Also, let's still get me your new favorite from you was not here. I made Hello Kitty, I made the dinosaur, I made Ice Cube. Maybe rap is good sex music because I wouldn't know, but I know Snoop Dogg once directed a porn video with his own
Yeah.
music. I think I've seen snippets of it. It was Very ghetto.
I did read once or twice actually. It's come up again. Is that yeah, if you're gonna have any music on during sex, to have a live album, so you're getting applause every so often.
I think this is one of my faves I did. Thank you. Up or further, there's more metal logos. These are all done by me. This is Whitechapel. I don't know if you're into deathcore. Deathcore nostalgic to me. Tekken. Trash Pandas. Venom. Also made the Venom. I say that. Maybe you like the dead one. Trip. Oh yeah, Bowsette. I'm really proud of Bowsette. Trip. Corn. I mean, corn rhymes with porn. But I don't think the I cannot do. Oh, these are not by me. These are done by Hug Junkie. That's the British accent you hear.
Hello.
Another one. Because I have never played or seen Pokemon in my life, so I don't know what these things is.
Yes,
Like I know what a
creatures.
Pikachu is. I know what a Pikachu is, and in my high school, in my elementary school, my nickname was Brock. That's because I squint my eyes.
Not because you
Yeah.
you're favourable towards younger.
Hmm?
Not because you're favourable towards younger women.
No, it wasn't my fave. I didn't watch it. I just squint my eyes. And so does he.
Yeah, I can see that.
I asked what your new favorite build is. This whole haunted ride house is made by Lisa, who's not playing now, but is playing Sims and in voice chat. The village you saw was by Nixcraft, who is also in chat. My own fave is Bowsette so far. Bowsette, and I like the Ice Cube. You know what I want to make with you specifically? I want to make the system of a down logo that looks like Hollywood. I think that's fun to do together. Yeah. Yeah, we should have made sleep together actually, but I just got in the mood to make sleep. Sometimes I get in the mood. I think Kiss logo is still my fave. I've done myself. I like System of a Down, yes. I literally grew up in a time when new metal and deathcore were the main things, you know. I'm from the early 2000s. That was when I was my youth. Okay.
Yeah.
The Big Dalek is done by Hug Junkie. The TARDIS is done by Hug Junkie. You know, because I'm not a Doctor Who fan. Every time when I forget the name, I've got like a. In Dutch we say a donkey's bridge.
Oh,
When you need something to remember, you know,
okay.
like a way to remember something. A donkey's bridge, like.
Oh, nice. I like that.
What my donkey's bridge is for the TARDIS is that what was again the offensive name that for people that are mentally more stupid. It was like, oh yeah, because I am still confused how they chose that name. You know, if it was a Dutch series or French, okay, but it's in the language, you know. I like System of a Down, yeah. Nah, I've got most of the mnemonic. In Dutch, instead of a mnemonic, we say a donkey's bridge. Oh, the Prodigy logo was also done by Hug Junkie, so was the castle. Like it. Yeah, I like so what. Also, Hog Junkie. Also, Hog Junkie, and this one actually looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
BB-8 was also done by Hog Junkie.
Yeah, it's a good section of just my stuff there.
Hmm. I made the British flag and the Dutch flag to welcome the members because we're all either British or English. I mean, English or Dutch. You are English, not British, like they're English, like from that part of Britain, but I
Yes.
find the English flag to be boring, so I
Oh,
made the
yes.
British.
I think
Not that the Dutch one is great, but we don't have another option. I made this one. I made these all, except this one. This one was made by Lisa. I made the others. I made the flag of my city. My team. I made this one. Light that small Easter egg, which I think was funny. I made the Dragon Ball things. Light made these. I don't remember who made the LGBT thing. It might have been me.
think so.
Hmm. I made the Iron Maiden. Light made the weed. Light made the Pokemon. Light made the Plankton. I made these. I made my dog. I made my friend Wetty, who I actually don't have contact with. He stays. It's a cool statue. Lisa made the Light and I made the Satanic Church together. Yeah, that's a bit more band for me. Wait, no. Well, no squatters. Go away. Get out. What? What was the stone again we used for this? I destroyed a part.
Yeah. If you click the middle mouse button on the stone, you should copy it.
Oh yeah.
Quick tip.
Okay. We made this together. And afterwards I made this because I like LaVey. I think I made the Slayer or was it together with Light? That I do not remember. Lisa made Debbie. You need to know us for a while to understand why it's a Debbie. Light and I made this one together. Which is still one of my faves. Like Sabbath we did together. I can't remember Light. Did we do Slayer together or me only? Misfits, I can't remember who made that. Maybe me, maybe Light, maybe together. These things I can't remember. No. I do know we made this one together. I know I made Rastaman. I made the Rolling Stones. Metallica we definitely did together, right? Yeah, Metallica we did together. These two we did together. I definitely made the two Final Fantasy characters. I definitely made Wu-Tang. I think we did Ash together. I think I did this one solo, you did that one solo. I did these two solo. Oh, and Lemmy I made. That's a 20-minute tour. Lisa made the Falling Eddy first, Light and I made the Navi. They shouldn't have been there together. What it is. I made the Aussies. I made the bottle. There's an invisible wall here because of reasons. Lisa made this. I made a friend of mine named Phil. He likes sauna, he likes guitars, he's from Finland, that's why I look at. I made Dancer. Lisa made Six. Lisa made Sauron. Then we built a lot. I can't remember who made this. I think Light and I together made Megadeth. Which we technically have seen together as well, I believe. but we didn't know each other yet. Or did we? I can't remember. Life. I definitely made Chin-Chan. I think Light made Sonic because I don't like Sonic. And maybe I helped. Maybe. The zombie we did together. Totally Spies. Because that crap because I didn't want to make them, but someone kept asking me to make Totally Spies. So I was like, here.
Hmm.
Good. I can't remember who made Gary. Or the Bowsers. I know the Mario Kart section was like a collab between me and Light, that's for sure. I think I made Fifi. I can't remember who the fuck made a Belgium flag. I feel like I was it, but it's just weird because I hate Belgiums.
Yeah.
That's not racist, I just don't like them. And that's just salt. At least I made this one. That's just salt because we only had one war against them. Mewtwo was made by Light and me. Yes, I know one Pokemon name, and we hated, but we both hated. Mew was better. We made Judas Priest together. Lamb of God. Final together. Almost. Can't remember. I think together with Light. Can't remember. River City Girls were definitely made by me solo. Naruto ones were made solo by me. That's for sure. Yeah, it's okay. I made the flag of Suriname. No, we had one war with the Belgians and then one. Like we had literally like they've got like a perfect kill count on us, and it bothers me. Like with you, at least we had like multiples one, you know.
Yeah.
I made Bill Saber as one of my favorite rappers. I made Pistol, but at 92 FS. I also made it Slipknot. Easy. Made Wobble. Wobble is my mascot for my dubstep project. She's on my album covers. I made it. And then we're back to where I started. The AK, I mean, this is all made by me. This actually is Hook Junkie's logo. I made it just because I thought it funny. If I would
Yeah.
like surprise.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, for me it's all me. It is this area only me builds. I build. Camel Corpse. This is my cat. More I made it. Xenomorph. King Diamond. I can't even remember why I built a knight. I think I was just in the mood to build a knight. Hello Kitty. I like Hello Kitty. Ice cream. Always angry. More I made. Yeah. I don't hate Belgians. Latest favorite rap group. Yeah, it is all me. But I need to think of something else to build because the new one is going to be too hard on stream. But now I'm just going to watch Paul build things.
Cool.
The wizard looks like you.
Yeah. Before I'll pick out a very familiar type of wizard.
Yeah, most wizards look like you.
Just have a natural wizard look.
Was that intentional or did you just like grow like that?
It's mostly grows like this, and therefore I shall just accept my new identity. I've always kind of liked wizards, but I've kind of grown into it.
Yeah, same. And even your tower thing is quite wizardy.
Yeah, I was going for like a medieval wizard-like tower.
In your stage plays, have you ever played a wizard?
Uh, ooh. I was going to. We never actually did the one that I would have been a wizard, which is frustrating. But no,
COVID?
no, just kind of lack of money, really. Lack of money, lack of people.
Yeah, that happens.
So we still haven't done anything since then. So until we have money, people, and now a physical location, we're kind of on hiatus, which is a shame. Favourite character still has to be Captain Hook.
Yeah.
Now, I have played the Magic Mirror in is it Snow White? Yeah, Snow White.
Yes.
So I was the evil Magic Mirror. It was just quite fun. I had to like stand behind like this this fake wall with a hole in it, and hold a torch underneath me whenever the evil was it evil stepmother?
Yeah.
Yeah, so wants to talk to the mirror, put to switch the torch on, and my face illuminates. And I just kind of say my lines and then turn the torch off.
Have you ever had to play something you actually disliked as at all, but you were like, okay, I need to help the company?
No, it's been mostly pretty good. There's been roles that haven't been that interesting. I had to play a father of one of the main characters, and I was only on for like must have been one scene, I think. One scene at the beginning, one scene at the end. So it wasn't a lot of fun, apart from the character has a song where they want to sing about marrying another character, and sort of the father character was very much against the marriage. So as they're singing and dancing around the stage, I have to kind of like look disapproved and sort of trying to break them up, and as they're trying to sing and dance together.
Is this an original or based on also based on a real thing?
Based on an actual story. I think it was modified. It was I think we called it the Pompeii Panto. So it was based on the
Okay.
story of Pompeii, but it's like this kind of love story that was going on.
Roman?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Roman story, and it's all set in Pompeii. But
How did
the volcano didn't feature though. But I think we just called it Pompeii because it sounded cool. There's like a story portrayal. So you had like the emperor was trying to be killed by his closest advisor, and then sort of that doesn't quite happen. And then you got this love story between these two characters, and very Disney kind of setup. But I can't remember. We might have purchased this story from a publishing company. So they came up with the story. We just kind of purchased the rights to do it. In fact, that's probably very likely. We did that with a lot of stories. until we got more people that like to write their own stories. And so okay, you write the story, and we'll do it. But it takes a lot of work to write a whole stage play.
I believe so.
Yeah, 'cause you think it's not just the story, but it's the lines that people say, where they're standing, what they're doing. And ideally, you need to put okay, when does the curtain close? When does it open? What lights are there? So yeah, it's a lot of work. Not only the story, but kind of thinking about how people perform it.
Yeah.
And the closest I've come to writing anything like that was a 5-minute piece to camera advertising one of the other performances. Featured 3 characters, and even that was an interesting challenge. Fun though, I enjoyed it. We recorded that and then posted it online, so people could watch it and then get excited and come along. If I can find it, I'll send a link in Discord.
You also never send me you as Captain Hook.
No.
Promised that when you did it.
Yes.
Yes.
I need to find it. Yeah. That's on my hard drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did spent sort of a few days last week just sorting through my files and go, okay, what's this? This is my music collection, and so I got MP3s scattered everywhere. I got videos scattered everywhere. So it needs to all be in the same kind of folders so I can find it.
That's gonna make a quick thing.
Let's do a quick look for
Lots of fireworks outside. Well, it's not really in my street. I hear them in the distance.
yeah, we had fireworks on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. So that 3 days, people were letting fireworks off. Just not a lot, but just randomly, like 1 or 2 fireworks. Like, why are people doing this? It's just not a firework holiday.
In our country, it's quite It's not legal, but it happens a lot that people just start like November, sometimes earlier.
Right.
I think the Dutch are very excited about fireworks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes whole neighborhoods get destroyed though because they fight. Sometimes it's mostly every year. Because most get it like illegal from Poland and shit. Then they get drunk and then the police comes and fight the police or
Yeah.
each other. And just riot, but they riot, but this time of year they have illegal fireworks. Whole neighborhoods get destroyed. It's like tradition here. I don't know if they agree with it, but it is.
Yeah. No, we seem to sort of sell lots of fireworks sort of leading up to November. But the problem is somehow younger people get hold of these fireworks and they use them as weapons. So they're fighting in the streets again.
No, it's the same here.
So we've had it with like buses being attacked. Like there's video on the news of people pointing fireworks at a bus, and there's bus drivers trying to drive along, and there's fireworks going off.
No, it's the same here.
it kind of ruins it. I do like seeing fireworks, but when those things like those happen, you think, well, is it worth just taking fireworks away from the public and just saying, well, you want to see them, go along to a professional and they will do fireworks for you.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the law from this year on now here,
Ah,
because we had our, I think we had our record of most amputations with underage people this year.
oh wow.
I think now finally the government is fed up with it.
Yeah.
10-year-old blowing their hands off because they get like illegal things from Poland.
Yeah. I suppose it's not going to stop them getting hold of the fireworks, but it should hopefully mean the police can kind of take the fireworks.
Yeah. I mean, it will be less, of course. I feel like a portion. I'm pretty sure like some part of it are like under the counter by at like legal fireworks shops.
Yes. Yeah, I was Captain Hook in 2022, it seems.
Cool. But yeah, sucks. It just it's impossible anymore at the moment.
Yeah.
It's like, did you like when you still were able to do it had like local government funding or?
Yeah, there is kind of funding and all that, but you have to kind of put in an application and then detail exactly what you're spending the money on, and then it could wait several months for that funding to come through. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like it's good if you don't have any problems with money. You just need a bit of extra money, and then eventually the money comes through, and then you can do the extra thing. Whereas we were very much sort of, it wasn't really much an extra thing as much as it was what we need to the money to function. So it wasn't really an option.
Yeah, I know how it works. The museum I'm tied to is like the same shit.
Yeah.
So I quickly made a cap.
Nice.
I had to make something while thinking of the bigger thing I want to do now.
I like it. It's cute.
Let's see if this works. Yes. Right, if you want to do this together, I'm gonna send you now. You do need to find a good spot for it because it's very wide. You can always find a new spot. Like make the track go there. Maybe start in the middle. I think we could do that. We could make it here. And have it like my Venom and my Natus logo that you go underneath it. That may be fun. Or you think it's prettier when you go besides it? What to do? No, I do feel like this is the type of logo you want to like go past, not underneath. I never would have guessed like it would have like connected so easily, so fast. I mean, your part and my part.
Yeah, I suppose we're making a few larger pieces.
I think I found the spot. I think,
Cool.
unless you have plans for this already, but
No, go
from
ahead.
here, from here, where from here on, there's a lot of empty.
Yes.
And I think the System of a Down logo, it looks better when you go past it, not underneath it. I think,
Oh yes.
because it's long logo.
Yeah. Just looking at the acting stuff, found a photo of Nix and I rehearsing together for the first time
No,
on something we never actually did, unfortunately, because it's never finished.
Really?
Never finished right. Well, never got finished right being written, so we never actually performed it. This was first time Nix and I actually acted directly together.
maybe because, oh yeah, because you had a new Minecraft. My services you as a new player, so to give you the thingy again. The server info literally says it's your first day, it's your first time playing, so yeah, on the server.
It's a cute picture, Junkie.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we can
I look
see.
late.
But back at when that photo was taken, how short my beard was as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
look
very
late.
short.
My how many screens are occupied? My phone's empty.
Oh, there's another photo.
You know what? I look at it once you listen to Let Me Smell You on My Day.
Okay, deal. Different day, but rehearsing the same thing there as well. I think there's a slight look in the eye there. This was before Nix and I were dating.
I just really wanted to ask, but you already answered.
Yeah.
The Y starts here. Yes. You ever seen System of a Down live, Hakim?
I have, yes, seen them once. Very good. We managed to get quite close during. It was at the Download Festival. No headlining.
No, I've never seen the System of a Down, unfortunately.
Oh.
They were very expensive when they came to my country in like 2014, 13, 14.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the money. I heard I heard bad stories about it. I've heard a lot of good stories as well, so I choose to think the bad stories were just salty people, because a lot of people were like very excited. So,
Yeah.
just-
No, it was a good good performance when they played it Download. But yeah, if they weren't playing it Download, I suspect it would have been quite expensive.
But how the hell am I making a second wine? That's that I just get easily distracted on streams. No. Mhm. Yeah, that's cool. How was your concert when you saw them live? Are you one of the positive people? I'm thinking, should we do a outline for this one? I mean, in the original logo, there's no outline, but so they have to check the whole trench code or something.
An half-litre bottle. Yeah, I'll do it.
Speaking of it, I'm still surprised to this day that I remember my first concert I went to without my father, so just with friends. I was 16, and like my first concert, so I didn't know anything. And I remember I had a can of some soda, you know.
Yeah.
And I just walked past security, and I had it inside. And inside, I for the first time I had the things that it was forbidden to have those things inside. So I'm still, I wasn't hiding it, you know.
Yeah.
I always had this one trick I did to get free, free to get drinks inside. was that a lot of festivals, especially, they had, at least in my country, maybe it's internationally, they had the rule you're allowed to bring your own bottles inside,
Yes. Yeah.
but no um,
No liquid.
on the top.
Yeah.
No liquid, yes.
Yeah.
Liquid inside was allowed,
Okay.
but what you like close with
Okay.
the,
Lids. No. No lid on
the
top.
lid,
Yeah.
no lids,
Yeah.
and no one wants to like have multiple of like handful with bottles.
No.
So they would like take your bottle, throw away the lid, and say you can drink it inside, and then throw it away and buy new ones inside.
Uh,
So I would take off the lids myself,
yes.
uh, put them in places that didn't do the body checks, like for example the inside of my sock
Right.
or other places
Yes.
that were only like used when you are a criminal. I don't mean like I didn't insert them, but you know,
Yeah. Not prison pocket.
no prison pocket, no. And and then I just screwed them back on and had like 3 bottles with me for free from
Nice.
home. And they were like, yeah, they threw them away. So I know the rules. I go to a lot of festivals, and then they even thank me for being so considerate.
Yeah. I found a lot of security. If it looks like you're compliant and you're kind of working ahead of them and go, well, I've already done the things. They're less likely to bother with you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm always friendly towards those type of people.
yeah, it's like usually I know when they pat you down, they want you to empty all your pockets. So I usually kind of empty everything, hold everything in my hand as I walk into a concert, and they just do a very quick pat and then straight in because I've kind of walked up to them with everything ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like the worst thing you can do is make an enemy out of the person that's going to decide if you are allowed inside.
Oh yes,
And I've only had this once with a special friend of ours.
right.
Like, yeah, Lorenzo. But this was even at a club. There was a club show. There was just one bouncer in front of the club, and you want the bouncer to be your friend.
Yes.
And we were waiting to get into the club, and it was like 15 minutes till official open time, and we were standing, and he was like, "I'm gonna give you a wristband, like, because it will make the line a bit shorter, and I don't give a fuck, just go inside."
Yes.
And for some reason, because Lorenzo is weird, he he started to. He wasn't even like insulting the guy at all, but he just like kept pulling away his wristband and behaving like he was mentally ill and making weird noises. And probably he was. I don't know what was happening with him, but he decided to. That was a good idea. But I saw the dude getting irritated because he was just trying to do his job like smoothly.
Yes.
And I was like, if this continues, none of us are getting inside probably because, like I said, with security at big arenas, it's less personal. But I've witnessed bounties like they don't like one of the group, then you're all out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I started to make fun of him, and like, so the bouncer felt like I was on his side. That was the only solution
Nice.
I had at that.
Yeah. You kind of distance yourself a little bit and go, well, yeah. I think this is weird too. It's not like we're defending him.
I don't know. He's the type of person that I don't know why he can like kind of get like weirdly startled in like social situation,
Ah.
and then he starts to act weird, and people think he's making fun of them. I've noticed this before.
Yeah.
Like when someone suddenly would ask him like, "What what what trainees way. I was once with him also at a concert, and someone just the most normal question ever, which you would like expect someone to know at this point, as what like train we were waiting for. He wanted to know if he was at his, so it was one he needed.
Yeah.
And he just like startled and said something like he didn't know where he was or didn't even know his own name, and the dude just looking at him like, never mind.
Interesting.
And I don't think he wanted to offend the dude, but
Yeah.
I also don't think he genuinely forgot. He just decided that was the thing to do at that point.
Yeah. Probably thought if I act weird, the person goes away, stops talking to me.
I actually don't know if that's it. Like, I really, I'm not saying it isn't. I just really don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him in a long while. He's a hardcore producer now, so he doesn't do shit with the band. Which is okay, I'll change for a little bit. I'm not gonna pretend like I put a lot of effort into it the last couple of years, but I still like to think that it wasn't completely because I was just lazy, more so that I felt like I wasn't getting energy out of it, like anything back.
Yes.
Then it's hard to keep pulling. Like, I'm also not gonna pretend I pulled very hard. And
Yeah. It's hard to kind of keep something going if it's more draining than rewarding.
no, it wasn't even that draining. Just not rewarding.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like you. Like with the first 2 years, or one, at least the first year, I'd say we had at least weekly conversations, and everyone had like song ideas. And at some point, you make plans, and then suddenly, like, no one really continues them. That's how I felt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, and I know Light has the same opinion. Started to bother me that there was a lot of merch being printed.
Right.
Like, too much for a band that has 200 views in total on YouTube.
Okay.
And then the vocalist just kept like hiring like pressing companies and like embroidery companies for patches, and then there's one that I only got like not even like, hey, I found this place, let's do you agree this is a good place to get some merch? I just got an invoice like, here's your order, 25% you need to pay, and I was like, no one asked me to get this batch of patches. I'm not. This one's on
Yeah.
you. If you don't tell me, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, that we are a clothing line. That's what we always say. We're a clothing line. We could more shirts and caps and beanies and patches, and we could like 2 songs.
Yeah, I know it's important for a band to have merch, but it needs to be proportional.
Yeah, but if like from my point of view, I'd say we put a lot of effort in some things, like some songs, and they were like, I was the last to join. I was they had some guitar players before me, but they weren't great. And then I joined, and there were like 2 songs written with lyrics and drum parts written,
Right.
and I kind of recreated the guitar parts for those because the ones that their guitar players did. were quite simple, you know. So I kind of like made them, in my opinion, better. And then we recorded those songs in living rooms and shit. That was
Nice.
fun. And then we got our first gig, and then I wrote a song, which I still think is the best of the three. Might be, you know, just personal taste, but and we were gonna record that one, and then we had the gig, so we were all able to play all three songs plus a cover. It was a small gig, and then I don't know, I got no. Uh, no, the song was never recorded, and I think I was at some point disappointed about that because that was the one I really wrote and not like recreated from the old guitarist. Man was head over heels and all the outside things for being in the band except for that. What do you mean? I kind of lost which specific one we're talking about. Oh, oh, okay. No, no, I thought maybe the original guitarist or something. And it was for me at some point because we were a one guitar player band, me. And I was going to check if I know he follows me on Twitch and like once a year he comes to my stream. Mostly when I play Final Fantasy because he plays it as well. I don't want to like talk bad about him. He's still,
No.
there's no hard feelings. He's still a fan. I used to be like in his house like weekly, especially when I was like feeling bad, a more bad period in my life. I just sit there and his mother would like cook dinner for me.
Oh, nice.
Sit there on the couch smoking with his brother, playing on their Xbox. Just ignoring depression and then go home in the night and do the same thing next day.
It was good.
Well,
Yeah, a space you could go to.
but uh, where was I going with that? Yeah, I felt like the thing was I felt like I was a bit alone in the pulling because but what's also different for this band is that this was the only band where there's no transparency. Like the only one where not everyone was able to look at the pages and information,
Right. Yeah.
which is okay if you hire musicians, but it was a band. And of course, Light felt alone because that was also what I was going to say. Light was not from Almere. Light is still not from Almere, and now it's even more horrible because I moved away. But we were basically four people, with three of them lived in walking distance to each other, plus Light living at a 1.5 hour with public transport, 2 maybe.
Yeah, that's quite a distance.
So Light was physically far away, so it was more difficult to have like the ins and outs constantly within the band.
Yes.
And we had a vocalist that does things that, in my opinion, weren't great. With like too much merge, weird financial terms, like no transparency, like a lot of laziness, no transparency at all, too. Yeah. So then you got like a drummer, you are like on the same like level with like mentally and like creatively. That's how I witnessed it. But you're so far away, there's like no transparency there because of physical. You cannot really get a front then. And our bass player, like no offense, was I always regarded as a robot.
Right.
He was a good bass player, but He just did his thing and not much emotions around it. And I always felt like he just followed the vocalist. And I
Okay.
actually wanted a second guitarist um, to get some, let's say, like a more normal voice in there as well. Someone that could like pull alongside me. But for a large part, that he's a robot or does have emotions to follow. I mean, like not again, not trying to talk bad about the man, but how weird is it that he refused to be in the Discord server unless there's something happening in there? It says it's not part of the big picture. We made a Discord server for the band
Right.
because there became a point where at least all the other social media that exist, someone didn't have it. Like one was banned from Facebook, the other
Oh,
didn't have WhatsApp because of at this point no money for the phone. You know, those things happened.
yes.
So I was like, let's make a Discord. We all have. No, it's easy.
Yeah.
But then again, it was at some point doomed to fail in the way that if we would have like continued with like most bands, most people that play in bands, they like to play concerts. Yeah, I agree. But there's no harm in staying. You, he made it more difficult by leaving and be like, yeah, call me when there's something happening. Like there should have been more connection. But I don't blame him. I also know that he's got his own thing. I never disliked him.
Yeah.
You know who I dislike? Sorry?
Thing with Discord, the only burden for being in a Discord is obviously notifications, or if you're in 100 Discord servers. But you can turn the notifications off, and you'd have to take a real effort to be in 100 servers.
No, I'm definitely like 40.
I did reach that number of servers, but I was joining multiple other streamers and like indie game developers, and
Yeah.
I have a lot. I'm still in Discords I don't talk in.
Same. No, but it was in a way basically the band life in a way doomed to fail because of me personally. That's on me. That what I think I've said some time ago. Also to light, like I'm not interested in the whole band thing and only like the studio part of bands. I'm not interested in gigs and shit. Also,
Yeah,
I don't think mentally able to. I want to record and I like to create. I like the creation part of the playing music more than the playing music part.
yeah, that's fair.
And I really started to realize that when we had our gig that I found a lot of enjoyment in when I was like creating the songs compared to when we were rehearsing them and I was like I don't really feel something when I play this again. I've done this. I'm really got a strong urge to make a new EP.
Hmm.
And also that's just a man like I'm a hermit,
Hmm.
so it's different.
Yeah,
It's the main reason I didn't join that other band that asked me they wanted to like have weekly rehearsals and play gigs and stuff and I was like, no. It didn't help I hated their name and logo. Didn't help a lot. They didn't have that for them either, but if you call yourself Exploder with two X's, it's just so.
That's very 90s.
I don't know. But the music wasn't like it could have been fun to play. Definitely, I need to like contain myself of doing the girl on stream. It's just I'm gonna mess up. Yeah, I'm proud of the system for that. I'm still thinking outline or not. I do mostly outline, but this one needs to be like the letters just white. You know?
Yes. Yeah,
You
looks
actually
good.
should, you actually should have made it on a mountain, but tried to find a mountain it fits.
Mm.
If we build the mountain here, it will obscure Lisa's house.
Yeah.
That's not. It actually won't, but I don't feel like building a mountain.
They should
Not
make
a
like a 2D mountain.
Also
Okay.
a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm lost. It is fun. I mean, if you want to make like a recording project out of it, I'm all in. You record the drums, I do the rest of the instruments, and we do an EP. I like doing things like that. I've done it 30 times already with all different kinds of people. That's what I like about music. Also, I found because of one of my Christmas gifts, I found out something interesting.
All right.
Apple formatted hard drives cannot be read or written to on a Windows,
Right. Yeah.
but a Windows one can be written to an Apple, but cannot be written on from an Apple.
Yeah. I think I recall some time ago about because the file format system that was shared between Windows and Apple was FAT, and if it
Yeah,
was NTFC, which is purely Windows, Apple couldn't
Mhm.
read that. But then they made a change, so yeah, you can read NTFC on Mac, but as you say, you can't
Because
write it.
I got a 40 no 4 tera, not 40 tera. Look, that
Ah,
would have been nice, but
yeah,
no, I got a 4 tera external hard drive for Christmas from my father.
nice.
So because my gaming PC it's having issues connecting with my what you call it stereo system now, so I
Okay.
cannot get my playlist there. I still need to do CDs or just online playlist, and you know I hate streaming music.
Yes.
So I got like 2.5 tera on this PC on an external that which is the music you hear when I start up my stream and when I go dog walk in a couple of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to be able to play that from my Mac, which connects fine with my stereo thing.
Yes.
But I didn't want to put 2 tera on the laptop because then I cannot use it for anything else anymore.
True.
Mainly because it only has like half a tera internal, because Apple doubles the price of laptops every time you get like 500 extra.
Yeah.
It's insane. Literally insane. Like the difference for me if you get like half a tera or 1 tera would have been like 900 euros. That's I can get like a 4 tera for 150, so I just use external.
Yeah.
You know, like internal is just gonna be like work files and shit, not big storage.
No. No.
So No, I asked him like, can I get that for Christmas, so I can like get that as my main thing. So I made it like FAT, like fats, but
Yeah. Yeah.
so I can use it in both. But there's a reason. Not everything is fat, and they got their own. But it's well, it's very unstable.
Oh yes, yeah. Especially larger
So
sizes.
uh, which I found out after like, so I have like formatted it again, like a day of waiting on the damn transfer like gone. So I had to like quickly format it. So I was just trying to like see like, so the only other solution was like with the 200 gigabyte USB I got, but even that's going to be a horror. It's going to take so damn long. 'Cause not only do I need to do it 10 times, but it takes like half an hour each time. It's just going to be a big job. So was I just tried it. First I put like the Apple formatted one into the Windows. Now couldn't read it. Then I tried all the way around and it read it. So
Oh, nice.
that's nice.
Yeah.
I actually I started it this morning, so I actually did that today.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
Yeah, I've never actually tested it. So I remember reading about it some time ago, but I've never. I'm very rarely in contact with a Mac machine. But yeah, when the last time I touched a Mac, yeah, you still can only use FAT. So it's cool they've done that.
Definitely. You got any idea what to build like? I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I've got nice gifts this year again. I got a hard drive and a quite cool LP, I'd say, from actually my least favorite Rolling Stones album. That's why I didn't own it yet, and my father also doesn't like it. That's why I don't own it.
Right.
It's for His Satanic Majesty's Request,
Okay.
which is like I think this very early album with still with Brian Jones on it.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it was their answer to Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
Yes.
So they were like, "Oh, those Beatles, they're doing like psychedelic hippie crap now,
Hmm.
and it make the money will do it as well." The only problem was it wasn't a great copy,
Right.
so it wasn't received. Even the album cover is like very inspired by the Beatles.
Interesting.
Like not directly, they don't have like the group of famous people because then it would really be bad. But actually,
Mm.
there's like famous paintings on the inside of the sleeve. And they made like psychedelic shit with like Indian instruments, and the Beatles were just better in it than the Stones.
Yes.
So my father never bought it in the 70s when he bought his LPs,
That's fair.
which meant I had a gap in my Rolling Stones collection. And he saw a special edition from like 2018 where it had like some like greeting cards can have it as well. Sometimes toys that the card when you move it moves.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah. Pop up. Kind of,
Hmm?
is it like a pop up so thing kind of moves inside as it opens up?
I can actually, if you watch me, I can grab it.
Okay.
Like, why not? Oh, where's my cup? I can't remember taking off my cup. I said, I'm really tired.
Mm.
Like, no sleep.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's, and the fun thing is the reviews of it are better than like retrospect. Like years later, were like, it's better than we said back then. So I might
Right.
give it another try.
Yeah, it might have just been in context of the time. It just wasn't hitting.
But it's like, the thing itself is green and like a colored vinyl. I don't know if you can see it on the,
Oh yes.
they move. They're very, very not Rolling Stones.
Oh,
very,
yeah, like a holographic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. That's very cool. I like it.
Well, since I missed it, he bought it. Like, and he also said that when he saw it in back in the stores in like the 70s, it wasn't a gatefold, and it's like a pretty gatefold. It's like transparent green.
Oh wow.
So I got.
Yeah, even just the artwork is pretty cool by itself.
Mhm. And he gave Lisa a Bob Marley LP, like not even a double LP, like a three, like a triple.
Oh, nice.
Triple live one.
That's very cool. I like them.
That's the funny thing with what happened with my father lately. That when I started to get back into fine, like he really like literally experienced like final being not like interesting or like like how we think it's a very still a cool thing. It was just a medium for music. It was just the medium of music.
Yeah.
And then CDs came and final was like. Um,
Yeah, just become
Yeah,
obsolete at that point, I suppose.
Yeah, it became obsolete with CDs. And no one, I think, expected it to get like its revival it got.
No.
So when the very first not LP, but final I got by accident from him actually. It was when I finished high school for the first time. Like, I told you about the levels in Dutch high school, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like from unpolitely said from least smart to most smart.
Yes.
Since I was kicked out of high school, I had to do it on like a lower level than I was sorted into
Yeah.
to get the degree there to be allowed to go back to where I was sorted into. So I actually got 2 high school diplomas,
Oh right.
and tell me, I can the system of a down. I also had to convert myself, so maybe I can fix it. Oh yeah, I know that one. I have put it in artworks of multiple bands that hired me for like CD inlays and shit. So they all was like, yeah, okay, this is a logo, and you make the drawing, and on the inside we need this logo. They all need that logo. All of them need that. So I finished that first high school, and he gave me a Metallica book because it also happened to be at the 30th anniversary of Metallica. So he gave me the book
Cool.
as a gift. And that book had a 7-inch single in it.
Right.
That only came with the book. I still own it. And I remember me getting it out of it as my first piece of real vinyl, and he just didn't believe something new he bought had vinyl in it. He actually was like, "This is just a gimmicky package with a DVD inside." And he tried to press out the DVD he thought he saw from the inside, almost destroying it.
Right.
Because that's how much he couldn't believe someone would like create new vinyl and sell it. He
Yeah.
almost destroyed my first 7-inch.
Yeah.
That's when it started to grow, and I started to buy LPs. And I remember him being very sarcastic about it, and then just at the time, I really started to love vinyl and started with CDs with them, and now I love both.
Yeah.
Then I would ask for Christmas. I will ask the new Metallica album on vinyl, and I would get it on CD. It was always the same. And I think it only happened last year when we moved, and the very first thing I put in this house was my vinyl collection. I made sure that was like on my shelf
Ah,
behind me.
yeah.
One second, my converter's being weird. And suddenly he got it for some reason, and then he was like, "Okay, if you really like it, here's my old collection." It was all these Rolling Stones plus like 3 other things, which sucks because he had a very bigger collection with a lot of David Bowie, which is one of my favorite artists, and Zappa. He had like Zappa, like complete discography, which is a lot,
Right.
and The Cure. I love The Cure, and a lot of other things, and he gave it all away
Ah,
when I was like 4 because no one would like vinyl ever anyway.
yeah.
He only kept his Rolling Stones and like some select ones that like survived for some reason. And now he's suddenly talking about what he claims to be the important vinyl to own.
Right.
And he's on a mission to buying all the vinyl he wants me and Lisa to own. And I
Okay.
think he's rebuying all the shit he gave away that he actually regrets giving away, and
Right.
things he would have wished he had when he was young. So now he's like, and he started with the One Stones I Missed and Bob Marley for Lisa.
Okay.
Well, I'll be expecting like in the year to sometimes dripping in some David Bowie and still some Stones. Because he at the moment CDs were the thing, he stopped buying vinyl. Like it's literally like a cutoff. He has everything by the Stones, including live albums and best ofs,
Okay.
except his Satanic Majesty, whatever. I mean, for his Satanic Majesty Quest that he just bought for the first time because he thought it sucked.
Yeah.
And and then he's gonna buy all the ones that he stopped buying and he only bought on CD. That's from Steel Wheels and further, including Bridges to Babylon, which is my favorite artwork by them. I don't know if you know it. It's like this blue lion like standing in a desert.
Oh, no. Don't think I've seen that.
No, Stones Bridges to Babylon. Yeah, same. It's really pretty. I think it's like at least the CD has like this is like the it's like this outside sleeve, and then you like take it off. It looks like this.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. So I really want that on vinyl. I only have it on CD now, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is also great. I also love CDs. Like for me, vinyl is more like a almost like a ritual, you know. You got to be in the mood for vinyl as well. You put it on. You need to turn it, you know. You see it spin, especially when it's like a pretty marble or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Hmm?
yeah, with lots of other types of music, you can very much just kind of put it on and leave it. Vinyl, you have to be involved.
And CDs is the best. It's the best quality you can get without having to like be a part of the experience, you know.
Yes.
So CDs, especially since I got a new CD player release, it's gonna be one of my favorite ways to listen to music again. You know, it beats streaming any day.
Oh yeah.
I even make CDRs again. That's also cool for me, you know.
Oh wow. Yeah, I've not done that for
But
a long time.
But putting like lossless WAVs on a CDR is just better than streaming it. And if I cannot, I'm not able to buy the CD or the final, I'll do it. Listen to it that way. So, and what also got to him is like all my favorite vinyl I don't have on my shelves, but either have hanging on the walls. So when he walked through my house, he thought it was really cool. So then the first vinyl he really bought himself for me was the newest Rolling Stones album on as a picture disc.
Yeah.
And he bought the Venom box set for my birthday, which is also something he would never have done like years ago. Spent €200 on vinyl for me.
Right.
But it's there, so you know. It sucks. This one doesn't have a grid light. Will we manage, or would you like me to make sure that there's a grid? But what I call converter is just ChatGPT doing things for me. So you know, gotta use AI for something. It's not going away. You better work with it.
Mm.
I mean, never create an image and say I drew this, but yeah, same. I'll ask it like with so what? It immediately gave me a grid. But now I gotta think of a way to get more space for vinyl because my shelf is literally completely filled now, and I literally have like a stack laying next to it now.
Right. Yeah.
But I got a lot of vinyl. I've got like 2 versions of a lot, so I made sure that there's no double entries now.
Yes.
Because you know when you already own like an Iron Maiden or Metallica LP, and then you find a nice picture disc or a marbled version, then
Oh
it's
yeah.
hard to not buy it.
Yeah.
One
You
of
end
my
up sort of
favorite bands.
picking up the different editions then.
Yeah, I had like acquaintances on like my collector's website, and these were like people with jobs and no children. So then you have
Mm.
like with a bit more money than I have. So I got a credit. He would, let's say, one of a band he liked. Let, let's say, you know, most vinyl got like the new Whitechapel came out, and it had like a black vinyl and a white one and a marbled one and a red marbled one and a blue marbled one, right? You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I pick out the one I like most. He buys them all.
Ah.
A band he likes get like 7 different colors of vinyl. He just buys 7. They have 12. They will buy 12.
Wow. Yeah. Like, if I had the money, I'd be quite happy to do things like that.
Yeah. At some point, I got some CDs twice. Simply because I already owned it on Jewel Case, and then I did like a Digipack version with some extra songs and maybe like a patch inside, then I would buy it.
Yeah.
But like for example, the Iron Maiden I got twice. I got it in the original. There's like a black one and picture disc. But if they just get like a regular yellow one, I don't feel like I will buy it again. I'm not that.
No.
I think wasteful. If you got a good spot, tell me. I'm looking as well. I'll do this one after my dog walk and then I go sleep because I do need it.
Yeah, Nick's
Well,
and I will be
hurt?
getting a fairly early night as well.
Yeah, so. But I got like 5 or 6 Rolling Stones LPs double because my mother, they used to be my mother's when she was young. And she happened to buy the same ones before she knew my father.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
How's this place I'm at, like? How's... Over here. I don't think it will interfere much with Hug Junkie's pyramid.
Yeah.
That's fine. This will be a big one. Maybe a little bit closer. Yes. Okay. I'm starting at the longest drip in the middle to the right, you know? Which has, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. And while I make this start, will do the dog walk. And I will be right back. You'll be over and I'm back.
Oh, maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Be right back.
Yeah, speak to you shortly. Hey, Nix, you okay?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah. Not really doing much, so you can sign off whenever.
Okay. I just want to finish the strip I'm doing on this diamond painting, and then I'll probably be ready to go to bed.
Cool.
Because I started the panda diamond painting.
Nice.
I'm doing quite a good thick strip to start off with.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's 11 diamonds deep, this strip, so.
Oh.
And I'm working from the panda's butt upwards.
Nice. I need to get back to doing my panda.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's still a bit of stickiness. If not, I might have to reapply the sticky. What's the adhesive like on most diamond paintings? Do they last a while, or is it eventually going to stop being sticky?
Well, I mean, it's made to last a while, isn't it? So if it stops being sticky, then it's going to start losing all the diamonds off the painting. So,
True.
like, I've not had a diamond painting lose its stick on me.
Okay.
And they were like there are videos out there where people have like there's a square of the diamond painting, and they stick a paper towel on it,
Okay.
and then they just add a bit of water and wipe up the paper towel and dry it off, and the painting's still sticky.
Oh.
So I guess it depends on how good
Yeah.
the quality of the diamond painting, but the one that I got you is a pretty high quality diamond painting. So
Cool. Yeah, I'll get back to it then. 'Cause that'd be quite cool to actually finish and put in the frame. And did you want to call after the stream? Or just see you tomorrow?
just see me tomorrow, I think, my love.
Okie dokie.
It means that you can get your head down straight away, and I can
This is
go
true.
curl up there as well. So, because you're up earlier than me, so
True. Okay. And did you want to call in the morning or just see you tomorrow?
just see you.
Okay. Sounds good to me. So make sure you have an alarm. And
Yeah.
we'll work it out.
Yeah. Obviously, drop me a message when you're leaving yours.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking I'll set an alarm for 7,
Yeah, same.
and then when you drop me the message that you're leaving yours, then I can,
Yes.
make sure that it's ready. Which means that when you arrive, then I'm just stepping out the door then.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
I treated myself to a really cool diamond case.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, the cases that have all of the tiny little round pots in them.
Yes.
I got myself one of them,
Ah,
and it's double layered, and the pots look really cool.
hmm.
And it came with a whole load of tools as well,
Oh, nice.
and they're blue glittery tools.
Ah,
And the wax that came with it, the little blue love hearts.
oh, that's sweet.
I was like, that's really cool. I'm actually I really like that case.
Yeah.
And obviously, all of the diamonds are in their own individual tubes. All
Yes.
of the lids are all screwed on. So if anything gets knocked over,
Oh, yeah.
the
yeah.
lids will pop and go everywhere.
Hmm.
So, like, it's a really good case. I am loving it. It's also really easy for me to see exactly what diamonds I need, what I'm using. Because I've
Yes.
already decanted all the diamonds into the little tubs. Just do this. Did you hear that?
No,
Ah, got that.
they'll show me tomorrow.
Yeah. Because it's on the voice isolation, isn't it?
Yeah, it blocks out all the background stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to show you tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's a really cool case. I love it.
cool. You got much left on your line?
No, actually, not a lot.
Have you got much to do tonight, or are you all done?
Just feeding the cats, I think.
Cool.
And Binks, just making sure she's fed. Oh, I kind of don't want to go in there right now because she's falling asleep.
Oh,
It's okay. Go back to sleep, darling. You need it. You're not very well, sweetheart. Sleep okay. She's dropping again.
oh dear.
So, yeah. I saw Julia today.
Oh yes.
We decided she'd pop over because she had a Christmas present for me.
Oh.
Can you guess what it is?
No.
The book nook.
Ah, of course. Well, you did want a whole shelf of book nooks, so
Yeah.
you're not going to get fed up with book nooks.
No, I like book nooks. They're really cool, especially considering the book nooks all have lighting kits as well.
Yes.
So when you're done and you put the batteries in and you turn it on and it lights up, that feeling, that's really good, like dopamine hit.
Yeah.
And then every now and then you'll just turn around and turn them on and you'll get that hit back again. Like you don't do
Yeah.
it too often, but it's a good source of dopamine for me to be able to turn around and turn on my book nooks that I've already bought and go, I built that.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
but I've already decided what I'm asking your mum for my birthday.
Right. That's good.
Yeah, I need a new knife set.
Yeah. Yes, you know you will get the questions in a couple of months' time.
Yeah. I just decided that it's about time that I get a new set. I've had this one for about 10 years now, so they're at the point where no matter how much you sharpen them, you'll get one good use out of them and they'll be blunt again. So.
Yeah. It was a particularly expensive set, I take it.
No, it's the IPUS ISAY set,
Right.
which was, when I bought it was like 20 quid or something. And I bought it because it was rainbow and I was moving into my first place.
Yes.
So I thought they were cool and I really wanted them. But yeah, I think it's about time for me to get a proper knife set.
Yeah.
I mean, if she wants to get me rainbow ones, I'm quite happy with that. Something a little bit more grown up, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're cool, and we'll keep the purple one because that's Jack's favourite.
Yeah.
But well past time for a new set, I reckon.
Yeah. I think I'm about ready to sign off.
Okay, my love.
So I shall see you at 8 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you at 8.
Okay.
I might be wearing a dress. In fact, I'm
Folks, got to sign off here. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good new year. No streams until Friday. Let's have a look. Yeah, no stream till Friday because Wednesday's New Year's Eve. So yeah, it should be a stream on Friday. So should see you then. Thank you for dropping in. Have a good rest of your Monday. Have a good New Year, and I'll see you next year. Good night, all.